there, YouTube. It's Lynette with Grammy Crochet. I have a few things I just wanted to go over real quick. First of all, I have a list. Can you believe it? Today is October 15th. It is Tuesday. If you didn't see the video, I did pull the name for the winner and of the 900 subscriber giveaway for the Halloween themed yarn. So that will go out. Teresa did contact me. So that yarn will, hopefully, Teresa, that will go out tomorrow. If not, definitely on or by Friday. Sometimes I did get to the post office today, but not in time to get it out today. So that is one of the things on my list to talk about. I went to the post office today because a couple of videos ago I talked about how I'm going to teach some of the kids in my daughter's class to crochet. And they're going to make blankets for a NICU at one of the local hospitals. I don't know if they're giving it. I think the hospital in my city does not have any maternity ward anymore. So I don't know if they're going to Metro, which is the county hospital in Greater Cleveland, or Rainbow's Babies and Children's Hospital, which is also a well-known hospital, or if they'll be donating to the Cleveland Clinic's NICU unit. I'm sure they have one. I really don't know where the blankets are going, but I know it's going to a NICU. And so some of you had talked about expressed an interest in donating yarn or crochet hooks. So I talked to my daughter, and she's over the moon with excitement and enthusiasm and gratitude at what a wonderful offers that is. We're thinking there might be about 15 kids, and if it catches on, then maybe more will want to participate, next year, which is what we're also hoping. But she says she's not real sure, but maybe about 15 kids. So our idea right now is to teach them to make granny squares. And someone had even offered that maybe she could donate already made squares for kids that were having a hard time picking up the whole crochet piece. But maybe they could whip stitch some squares together to make the blankets and then still be able to participate without being frustrated. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a great idea as well. So again, I'm not asking for donations, don't get me wrong, but for those that might want to donate just because the spirit moves you, that's great. And even scrap yarn is fabulous if we're going to just make little granny squares. And I'm thinking maybe like 6-inch size, because for kids, particularly the ones that might have ADHD, smaller is better, quicker is better. And I'm sure some of them do have ADHD. I think I might have ADHD because I can't seem to stay on a whip long enough to ever finish it. So anyway, I did go and get a P.O. box, and I will have it in the description to my videos. I'll probably even go back and put it in past videos. But I will definitely start with this video at some point today. We'll get it put in there. And it is P.O. Box 25761, Garfield Heights, Ohio, 44125. And you can put it to me, Lynette Squires, or Charmed Grammy Crochet. Either way. And again, don't please anyone think that I'm asking for donations or for you to send me stuff. That's not the purpose. But I know that there have been some that just really would like to. And, it's going to make me feel good to do this, so I understand that you'll feel good to do that as well. So I'm going to give you the opportunity. So that's first thing on the list. Second thing on the list, just so happens that I've been watching videos today, and Nani May Crochet, it's her birthday. So go check out, she did a little birthday video, so go check her out and say happy birthday. And our very favorite Zelda NRJ3, her birthday today as well. So go wish her a happy birthday too. I just happened to catch that. Let's see. One other, let's see, were a couple of things that people were asking about. So, in my yarn room, people have seen this bag hanging. I've had a couple of people ask about it. It's been hanging on my door. It is a very large bag. I don't know that it was supposed to be made this large. This is one of the very first things that I ever crocheted from a YouTube video. And it was practice. And it was all scrap yarn. And it's different weights even. This is a 4-weight here. This is baby, like, dazzle yarn that I don't think you can even get anymore. More 4-weight. This is like maybe a Simply Soft, Karen Simply Soft yarn. So it's all these different yarns, all these different weights of yarns, and they actually all turned out to be really, really close in size. So I don't know if I don't remember because it's been a couple of years, so I don't know if I like added more rows to make them all be the same size. I might have done that. I don't know. But I did find the pattern. It was not in my things I've made whip bag, things I made playlist, because it was before I even thought to do that. I don't think I crocheted the handles correctly, but it should be made probably out of a cotton yarn because it really does stretch, but it is huge, and it holds a ton of stuff. But I do have that in the playlist now. And it stretches really big, probably because it's made out of acrylic yarns. But it will hold like a whole week's worth of crochet projects while you go on vacation. I know because I've done that. And the title of it is Igna's Crochet Bag. It's INGA''S, and it's from All Crafts channel. And right now it is the first one on my things I have crocheted or things I have made playlist. It's the very top one, so you don't have to go searching for it. Someone else, because I mentioned crocheting the basket, and I don't have that yarn up here. I know y'all remember this, so all of you that have been with me for a while, this is my Volcano Basket, remember? And I thought I was using Funfetti yarn, but this yarn at the bottom is not t-shirt material. It's more of a cotton. And then in here, and that's why it was thicker, and that's why I ended up with a volcano-shaped basket rather than a regular-sized basket. But this is the Volcano Basket, and it also does still hold yarn. And so I have yarn in there. And I put handles on it, which... Don't notice this, but I still haven't crocheted in the end. So, it's inside the basket, and who sees it? I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't care. So, anyway, this is the Volcano Basket, and I know that there's a lot of people that have baskets on YouTube, and feel free to use those to crochet a basket. This basket just ended up as a volcano because the material on the bottom was thicker than the rest of the material, and I used 2 or 3 different like Funfetti yarns, but this one was thicker than the others, which first time I ever used that kind of yarn, first time I ever created a basket. So for all of my firsts in here, we got a volcano, and I left it because what the hell, still holds yarn, and it still does to this day, and it doesn't fall apart. So with the cloth, the cotton that I was talking about the other day to make a basket out of, it'll be stiff. And someone made them before, commented on one of the videos that it's like a 2.5 or 3 inch width on the fabric that you'll cut it. So that's what I will do before I make the video. Maybe, I don't know what I have plans for this weekend, but I might be able to do that this weekend. I'm kind of excited to do it. So, there's that. What else do I have on my Oh, I did get more yarn, and I will show you. I will put it. I've decided now that this really cool big bag that I have been just hanging on the door is going to hold the yarn. I did get some more yarn for the kids from my Mark's store. So I got the blue. I got a couple of those. I already had some of, this is more like a teal, like a light teal, seafoam maybe, than blue. And I got this because I thought it was really pretty. I got more of that and more of that, which is what I got last time, so you've kind of seen those. And the pink. These are like 4 and 5 worsted weights, so I think those are be nice. And then this is a darker teal to green, maybe even. They don't have color names on any of them. That's how the March yarn comes. So just every time I go, because they're so inexpensive, oh gosh, I have fibers up my nose. I've decided, I'm going to pick up a few skeins when I go every time, and now I'm going to stick them in that big basket, in that big bag, because that was a good idea to do. And finally, the last thing I have is, and this is my first time, I signed up for Knit Crate, because, and I put it on my Facebook group page. If you guys aren't members, jump over there, join. It's called Charm Grammy Group. Charm Grammy Crochet Group. There's a kind of a link in the, they'll be in the description boxes of my videos. Anyway, if you ordered October's Knit Crate for the regular price, you got a second free for $5. So I thought that would all come today, or all come together, but I got this. So I think this is like the bonus pack, because it's not in a box. And every time I see anyone open Knit Crate, it's in a box. No box. So, I don't know. And as you can see, I have not opened it. So I have my handy dandy trusty little scissors. I picked, because I really do love pretty much every color of yarn. Darks aren't my favorite, but I do like neutrals too, so I couldn't make a choice. They gave me the choice of what colors you want, and I honestly I couldn't choose, so I let them choose. So it is completely 100% a surprise. I have no clue what's going to be. That doesn't feel like yarn. Let's see what we get, guys. Oh, I get a bag. Okay, so I open up the bag and it says, make something today, Knit Crate. And there's yarny goodness inside. I can feel it. Look at that. You get a surprise inside the surprise. That's pretty awesome. Ooh. These are pretty. Look what I got. Oh, these are real pretty. They're thin. Let's see, you can look at one and I'll do a crystal or a Krista. You can look at one and I'll look at one. And I'll try to read this. It says Knitology Cozy Sock. Colorway Citrus Squeeze. So it's like yellows and there's some orangey, pink. Oh, so pretty. It's very soft too. 75% superwash merino wool, 15% nylon, 10% cashmere. Ooh, I don't think I have any cashmere yarn. Maybe Mama Swift gave me some cashmere. It says fingering weight 439 yards, 400 meters, 100 grams. Suggested needle size US 0 to 1, 2 to 2.25 millimeter. Oh my goodness. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. Then it says all Knitology yarns are made exclusively for Knit Crate. So this is Knitology Knit Crate Superwash Merino. Ooh. Well, isn't that something? That's a very, very thin yarn. And a very, very thin needle. Hook. I do have that size, I think, 2.25. I would never go smaller than that on it because that's going to take forever. Now I need a Swift, right? To unhang these. I have other hangs that I need a Swift or a kid or a husband or something for. My granddaughter did help me unhang that yarn that one day, and she really enjoyed doing that. So this is very cool. I get a bag and I get 2 of these, but no box. So I'm hoping that more is coming, right? Because I think this is the extra and not the box for this month. There's no pattern. There's no, you normally get a pattern. So, and like I said, no box. So I think this is the extra, but it's very awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. I love the colors. They're so pretty. Okay, so that's all that I have to talk to you about today, I think. Yep. Everybody's questions have been answered. We opened the knit crate. We saw the bags. That's it. I'm done for the day. And it's under 16 minutes, barely. Oops, gotta go. Oh, hit 16 minutes. Darn it. Okay, I still like to try to stay under 15. So it's 16 and a little. Have a great day. Don't forget to jump over and say happy birthday to our birthday girls. Have a good one. Bye-bye.